And they won it by 16 despite not having Ibuka Okori. They go inside immediately in the left hand. A.J. Rahosi with the game's first points.
Definitely playing with some tempo this year. We talked to him earlier today, and he likes that to continue.
And a big front line, the offensive rebound and put back from Sebastian Ronchi. Stanford sitting in this zone. As Colorado's averaging 88 points per game, and a three knocked in by Sebastian Ronchi. The lob, Hargress, it's broken up by Chisholm Akpara. Here comes Benny Keeler for Stanford. Ibuka Okori launching a three.
Curious to see how guys would react to playing on an NBA floor. The line is the line. That was an NBA three. He was a good step or two behind the NBA three on that one.
He had some space and he took advantage. Barrington Hargress gets in the paint, flips it up and in.
He's tough as nails. He's a guy who can get downhill. Great player, been doing a lot of good things for the Bucks this season.
9-6 Colorado. Ibuka Okori is returned to the lineup because that's what it was. Step right through. Chisholm Akpara moving in. And Akpara with the take to the hoop. Down low for Mapele. Spins middle, the reverse lay-in. Nice move by Alon Mapele, the freshman from Israel.
Alone with 2 fouls.
And now he just poked it away and forced a turnover.
They were trying to go at him.
3-on-2, the drop off to Bengot Dak. Dak gathers and flips it up and in with a left. Turnover. Here comes Ibuka Okori hustling back the other way. The burst and the layup and one. Ibuka Okori.
2 fouls a couple of plays ago. Great steal, and he's just going to blow right by him, and maybe not a smart move. Just give up the 2 points and stay on the floor. But
drives, gets inside, and then spins out. And Mapele, another rebound for the Buffs. Good transition to the basket. Sebastian Ronchi on the feed for Barrington Hargress.
Literally a badge of honor.
And teams already aware of what he can do. Nice action by Colorado with a drop in for Jalen Holland. Stanford back in that zone. Inside 10 to shoot for Colorado. Barrington Hargress weaves his way into the key. And the pull-up jumper rattles in for Hargress. Nice pass by Ibuka Okori. Aiden Kamen now goes up, and he got it up and in. Took it right at Bengot Dak.
I'd rather just shoot. I wouldn't wait for anybody.
Barrington Hargress, speaking of shooters, nails a three. Entry pass knocked away. Isaiah Johnson in transition. Here is Hargress for the lay-in.
They've led to transition opportunities. We talked about this Colorado team being long and aggressive.
Ibuka Okori on the bench for Stanford right now with 13. Inside and banked in by Oscar Hilte. The nightcap of our double dip. Chisholm Akpara. Benny Keeler, the flyby. Keeler, three. Here's the hesitation. Benny Keeler, the scoop. And the rebound run down by Oscar Hilte. Now Ryan Agarwal lines it up. Three.
Against the Bucks.
Nice pass inside. Stumbling with a shot up and in by Felix Caceres. 2 years at Harvard, now his second year with Stanford.
Yeah, I can't imagine people in the Ivy League keeping him off the free throw line. He's a load.
Benny Keeler, the flyby, launching, three!
His veteran ability using the pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Pass deflected, Stanford steals it. Here comes Ibuka Okori. Back the other way, the step through, the lay-in, and Stanford seesaws in front. 6-11 since halftime.
Well, it's all connected. They've been doing great on the defensive end, but offensively pushing.
This has equaled Stanford's largest lead of the night. Colorado led for the majority of the first half as A.J. Rahosi backs his way in. A.J. Rahosi underneath. Benny Keeler's hit some big shots so far tonight. The lob underneath. And going up strong, the lay-in, Oscar Hilte.
It's not going to create a high percentage shot. Get it to the high post right there, but someone is going to have to attract 2 defenders and make a play.
Nice pick and roll, the reverse. Alon Mapele for Colorado ends the drought. Whipped inside, pass broken up, and Barrington Hargress knocked it away. Freshman for Colorado to the bucket, and Isaiah Johnson.
Right here, you're going to see the turnover, which leads to some open court ability for Colorado.
Corey's so many games, whether it's Boulder, whether it's in Provo, Salt Lake City over the years, and you can physically see it on teams at times as Chisamagpara buries a three, but at some point the altitude gets them. Last night, they won at Maples Pavilion over Stanford already. Chisamagpara, the step through by Agpara.
Put in that work in the paint for the Cardinal, posting a 7-point lead on the shoulders of plays like that.
Okori drives, the floater. Abuka Okori with 20.
And on the other end, you see Stanford playing deep into the possession, using the clock, putting him in 2 and 3 motions.
And a fadeaway, even stumbling doesn't stop Jeremy Dent-Smith from his first points of the night. Back the other way, and one, Isaiah Johnson.
Get some momentum.
Barrington Hargress crashes the key. Elijah Malone, nice up and under, that has a shot blocked by Oscar Hilte, who recovered for the Cardinal. Of course, pressure from CU. Stanford attacks it. Ryan Agarwal skips to the bucket. The tip, Oscar Hilte. Stanford goes back inside.
They've taken the threes when they're there, but nothing but twos the second half for Stanford.
And a quick move. That was pretty by Isaiah Johnson. One weekend only. Deep three, NBA range from Isaiah Johnson. The offensive rebound and putback by Alon Mahele.
Yeah, that's an extraordinary set of circumstances for a young man to be in, and then here he is, Boulder, Colorado, playing Division I basketball, and he pretty much got to pitch a shutout here over the last 3 minutes with a 12-point deficit.
Barrington Hargress, strong take and one.
They make a free throw here, beautiful play, get downhill, dive into the chest of the defender, put the pressure on the referees to make the call. And right now, Agpara wouldn't be a bad option as well if he struggled from the line tonight as well.
And it spins around and goes Abuka Okori again. 28 for the freshman. One off a young career high. And a three.
Stanford trying to put the finishing touches. It's the freshman in the lane with the up and under.
Barrington Hargress spots up. And the rebound hustling is Josiah Sanders for Colorado. Sebastian Ronchik relocates. Three! Colorado will also be 10-2. Isaiah Johnson to Bangot Dak, and he gets the roll. Inbound pass stolen by Aiden Kamen, and Stanford will run out the clock. Abuka Okori, a record-setting night for the Stanford freshman, the most points